Hey, welcome to the Original Brew Collective podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Ben.
And I'm Robert.
And we are in another episode where we're going to be drinking a different beer from a different brewery. And today the brewery is, this beer is actually a collaboration between Tired Hands Brewing, which is in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. We actually have another episode where we talk more about Tired Hands, but it's in collaboration with Omnipollo, and Omnipollo is in Stockholm, Sweden. But yep. Robert, do you want to tell us a little bit more about the beer we're drinking?
Yeah, so today we are drinking an Extra Vanilla Milkshake IPA. So that is actually the name. It's a milkshake IPA, but it is actually called Extra Vanilla Milkshake IPA, coming in at 7.5 ABV. We're pretty excited about this because although we've had Tired Hands before, we have never had a milkshake from them. And word on the street is that they are potentially one of the first starters of like the whole milkshake trend. So we're very excited to try a milkshake from Tired Hands, and we're actually lucky because this is a collaboration with Omnipollo, and what we've had from Omnipollo has been good so far. So we're pretty excited about this one. So if you're not watching with us on YouTube and you're listening on whatever streaming podcast platform, I'll give you a brief description of the can. It's a white, milky white can with a planet that looks like Saturn, and then there's this weird alien cow udder that is dripping milk. If you're familiar with Tired Hands, you know they come up with really creative, weird, eccentric can art. So
yeah, and even like because your shirt's Tired Hands, and
this is kind of like their logo.
It's pretty eccentric.
If you're watching, it's these weird wavy hands. It
reminds
me a little bit of like salad fingers.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Salad fingers. If anyone's familiar with that,
yeah,
it's really weird YouTube videos, really kind of creepy.
Yeah,
but yeah, so they're kind of known for their creative, eccentric can art, and I think it's really cool. So I'm gonna crack. Oh, we actually have two cans.
We do.
Yeah,
because we got this in a trade.
Yeah, we did, and so we have a 4-pack, and we figured, why not? We'll just each have our own this time. Usually we do share the beer.
We didn't want to share.
We didn't want to share. So let's crack them. Let's crack them open.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Wait, are we doing it on 3, 2?
How 3, 2, 1, and then the
crack.
Beat after. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was good.
Gosh, what a beautiful sound.
That was beautiful. There's nothing quite like. Oh my gosh, I can smell it. There's nothing quite like that sound. Cracking open a beer after a long day. Let me tell you, today's been a long day. Tell them why, Robert. I'm just kidding.
Man, if you're watching, I mean, this is crazy head retention. I mean, I did give it a pretty decent pour.
Dude, yours looks beautiful.
It's like fluffing over a little bit. Yeah, I was nervous to be honest. I didn't have faith in my pour, and I sipped the head off a little bit just in case it spilt over. Don't want to lose a single drop.
There's like stuff like kind of, I don't want to taste it yet though. There's some that kind of fell over the top of mine.
So yeah, the color is actually a little bit different than what I expected in my head.
Same here.
I was expecting it to be like just really opaque and just creamy looking. It's definitely like pretty hazy. You can't see much through it, but a lot of light does end up actually getting through it. It's a little more straw color than I anticipated.
Yeah, straw and like dark yellow.
And on the head is really strong head retention, but one thing that's interesting is the head, the bubbles that make up the head are actually pretty big bubbles.
Yeah.
Usually you see it pretty dense and like creamier looking. I mean, this looks fluffy, but yeah, I mean, the color is not what we expected, but it is a nice color.
It is. And
really pleased with this head retention that we're getting right now. Because I have so much head on mine, I can't really like tell if it's, I mean, we're gonna leave it. Can you tell with yours? I'm just gonna leave a lacing on the glass.
That's just so good.
With Ben's, actually, you can see that as the head's starting to recede, it's leaving a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit on the glass, which is good. Yeah. It's gonna be.
Yeah, let's see what we get on the nose.
I feel like it's a little bit harder for me with all this head, but yeah, let's see what we get on the nose. I'm trying also sniffing it out of the can because I do have some left in the can.
I mean, you do get the vanilla a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of vanilla.
I mean, it's called an extra vanilla milkshake.
Yeah, it's a little faint. I wouldn't say it's like bursting, like traditional like New England style. I guess is what we have a lot. We tried a lot of and reviewed a lot of those. You do get like strong like tropical notes or something that are just like kind of bursting out. I wouldn't say this one is bursting out, but it does have a really nice vanilla.
Yeah.
On the nose.
Vanilla, and like you can tell it's I smell like sweetness. You know.
It smells really good. And not like I wouldn't say like artificial. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but artificial vanilla. Like I feel like I know what artificial vanilla smells like, and it smells like straight quality, really good vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to taste it?
Yeah. Let's do it.
That's really good. That is the most vanilla beer I've ever had.
It is. I mean, dude, it's like the name is spot on.
Yeah.
It's like a vanilla
I would say
milkshake.
maybe it's extra vanilla.
Yeah. It is. It's like a vanilla milkshake.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow.
A decent amount of carbonation on this one, but not too much. The mouthfeel, I would say medium heavy, not overly heavy.
Okay, this might be for the mouthfeel. This might be a weird explanation.
Tell us, Ben.
But since it has that carbonation and then like also that creaminess, it kind of reminds me mouthfeel, not flavor at all, but
Okay.
the mouthfeel of it kind of reminds me like when you get to the end of like a root beer float, like the mouthfeel of it.
Yes, I'm glad you said that. I was thinking of, I was gonna say like some sort of float, but
Yeah.
float. I was gonna say vanilla.
Yeah, float.
but
Okay, yeah, it could be a float. I didn't mean like the flavor.
No,
but like,
you're right though. Like
Yeah.
how, when you have the ice cream that's melted off,
Yeah.
and is mixed in with your soda,
Yeah,
that's spot on, dude.
that's exactly like that's
it?
what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
And it does, yeah, not flavor, but mouthfeel. Like this doesn't taste like root beer,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's the mouthfeel for me, and I like that a lot.
This is really good.
It is. It's
Yeah,
really good.
I mean, this does not disappoint. I have a little bit left in the can, so if I could top off my glass.
I do too, actually.
Some might have too much in here.
I think I still have too much in mine.
Yeah.
The aftertaste is straight vanilla for me.
This is very good.
A lot of vanilla.
I can't wait to try their others. I know I'm sure we will in the future, but
Ooh, gosh, I really like this.
mm-hmm.
It just the flavor of it like does linger in your mouth too.
Yeah, a lot of vanilla, extra vanilla,
Extra vanilla.
extra
milkshake.
vanilla.
Do you feel like you're getting anything else?
No,
Yeah.
it's just
I can't
creamy
say
vanilla.
I am. Yeah,
Just
creamy vanilla. I can't say I'm getting anything else either.
Like I know if I'm gonna compare it to like different types of vanilla, because I'm not like I don't know like how many different types, but like ice cream, like French vanilla bean or just
Okay.
other was it just plain vanilla?
I guess probably. Yeah.
I think for me this reminds me of vanilla bean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know.
really good.
I don't know if I know them well enough.
I love ice cream. So
I know you do.
very well.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean maybe it's like a combination of all three.
Maybe it is.
Who knows? But gosh, this is good.
Yeah, this is very good.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know, the milkshake IPAs, I know are they like a new trend? Kind of they've kind of been around for
They've
a
been
while.
around for a little bit.
But I'm
Yeah.
I'm on board with them.
I mean, they've been around like crazy long. So you're talking the last handful of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
and
like-
like in the recent years, they definitely gained in popularity.
I am on board.
I'm on board
with
too.
milkshake
I know
IPAs.
people
when they are done. Well, with anything really, but like
when
when they're done well.
Yeah, when I was first introduced to milkshakes, for me they were hit or miss. I either really liked them or I did not. I was like, no, this is a flop for me. And I had like a handful of local ones that I just wasn't vibing with. But I feel like now I'm pretty picky about what milkshakes like I'll order or purchase as far as cans go, and this is a really good one.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the breweries who are doing milkshakes now have really like refined the process and are doing it spot on. Like they're obviously this is our first one from Tired Hands, but they're crushing it.
Yeah.
And we knew that. Like that's kind of
They're kind of known for their milkshake IPAs.
yeah. And then one of our local brewing companies, who I think is progressively gotten better with their milkshakes, is Moonraker. I love their mango milkshake. I think it's so good.
Crazy.
But yeah, so we thought it'd be fun to start doing every episode. If you've listened or watched with us before, we do brewery talk, but we also wanted to kind of just throw in a fun fact. Every episode, beer-related fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll change. Maybe we'll just kind of give out random facts sometimes. But one fun fact, and this is something I actually learned while I was in Amsterdam, is that they pay the homeless community to pick up. Like, if you've ever been to Amsterdam, very clean city. And it's because they pay homeless people in alcohol and tobacco and a very small amount of money to pick up trash.
Really?
Yeah, so that's how they figured out how to keep the streets clean.
Hmm.
Is they have homeless people, they pay them with alcohol and tobacco, and then a little bit of money.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know morally, like how I feel
Yeah,
about
like
that.
how.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine. Like, why not? Like, I'm not opposed to like, everyone should be able to drink, but like,
Yeah.
it's just interesting.
That is a fun fact.
I wonder who the guy was that proposed that. He's like, hey, I got an idea. The streets are getting a little dirty.
There's like a ton of homeless people.
Yeah.
Let's like just give them booze and tobacco and
Yeah.
let them clean up. Interesting.
And it wasn't clear. It wasn't clear to me if it was like they're getting paid in beer or hard liquor. Hopefully
alcohol.
Yeah, it was just stated that it was alcohol.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I will say that is a fun fact.
Yeah, it is a fun.
Yeah.
I had fun when I learned it.
Yeah.
And I had fun telling you. So to me, I thought it was fun.
Yeah, that is a fun fact.
All around a fun fact.
Yeah.
But what are we doing for a brewery talk?
So we thought we like to do this once in a while where we do we call it pub trivia, and because trivia is just fun, and so we thought today we would do like classic pub trivia. There's been some times where we have like a certain topic that we talk about, like we've done St. Patrick's Day and breakfast trivia, but today it's just like strictly pub trivia. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be the quizzer. I'll be the person giving out the questions, and then Robert is gonna answer the question. So I'll ask each question, and he has his phone where he's gonna like write down the answers.
Yeah.
And then we'll go at the end of it. And I'll tell him the right answers to each one, and we'll see how many he gets right.
Yeah, we're doing it a little bit different this time, so I'm not, rather than just kind of saying my answers and blurting them out and then finding out right away if they're wrong or right, I'm going to, like Ben said, I'm going to type them into the phone, into the notepad, and then that way anyone who's listening and wants to join in, they can come up with their own answers.
Yeah.
And then at the end we'll find out.
Yeah, so play along if you want. I mean, I would. I love trivia. So, and I will say, let me preface this. Every single question that I came up with, I knew the answer to. Because I didn't want to I thought of each of these where it's like I know the answer to it. Okay? You know?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I didn't like dive in to try to find super hard. I wanted to do questions that like I knew the answer to.
Okay.
Okay?
It's gonna be probably something like tailored to like
No.
weird niche.
No,
like,
because
amount of knowledge you have.
No, because in pub trivia, you'll see they do like science questions.
Yeah.
They do like all these different types of questions.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Okay, cool.
It covers that, and so we're not gonna do a ton of questions. I think it's only like 7, but let's just start.
Yeah.
So we'll I'll let you like think about it for a second.
Okay.
And then
I'll
write
try
it
to be
down.
quick. I try not to take too long.
Okay, the first question. None of these are multiple choice.
Damn it.
First question: which country has the largest population in the world? Which country?
Next.
Okay. On the periodic table of elements, what does the letter K stand for?
Kryptonite's not real, is it?
No comment. No comment.
No comment. All right.
Yeah, I can wait for you to tell me next question. That's fine. Because when you are at a bar doing this,
They give you
some time.
Yeah, they give you at least 30 seconds to maybe
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
I just did a placeholder because I don't want to wait too much time. So maybe at the end I'll come back to that one.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
You can ask for a repeat.
Yeah. So let's move on to the next one.
Okay. What is the longest running TV show?
Next.
What is the sauce used on top of the popular breakfast dish, Eggs Benedict? I feel like you knew that one.
I do. I think. Next.
Okay. In 2018, what were the top 3 beers sold in the United States? Top 3.
Oh man, that is a hard. So you're not talking.
You
just
can
for
get.
clarification.
How about?
What do you define the top 3? You're not talking style. You're talking.
Okay. Yeah.
Brand.
Brand.
Okay.
Company. Brand. Company. Not style. So not IPA.
Okay, so I can say like Dogfish Head or Coors or Moonraker. It wouldn't be Moonraker.
Yeah,
They're too
it would,
small probably.
That is the answer.
So not mass produced. So. Okay.
So
top 3.
Yeah. And how about you'll get a point for each one you get right.
Okay.
This is a 3. That's a 3-pointer right there. It's a big question.
That's a big question, y'all.
And that was for 2018. In 2018, so last year.
Okay. Hold on. Oh.
I did want to say something about this beer really quick that I was going to say up front.
Yeah.
Because I did say that I thought it smell like I said on the aroma you could tell it was sweet, but I just want to this isn't overly sweet at all.
No, it's not.
It's like because I think there's some like people that I've talked to that kind of like talk about like hazies and how they're like too sweet for them or whatever. But like, I mean, I do like sweet stuff, but with this one, I don't get. It's like the perfect amount for me.
I will also say it's difficult to hear, or difficult to hear. It pisses me off.
It's really hard to hear that. I'm triggered.
I mean, for people who might say like, oh, hazy is such a broad term. You know, it could be a West Coast. It's hazy. It could be unfiltered. I feel like we're both guilty of probably saying like, oh, hazy beer, but we do intend New England style for the most part, or Northeastern, however you want to put it. But I think hazy beers, I've had some New England hazy beers, so I'm assuming that when someone says that, they mean New England.
Yeah.
And I've had some New Englands that have a nice amount of bitterness to it, not too sweet, but there's a lot that will throw in lactose and lactose sugar, and so that sugar won't convert into alcohol and will leave that residual sweetness. And so that could be the case.
Yeah,
when someone says that, they should think, okay, well, what went into this beer to create that level of sweetness?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Maybe they do like hazies, they just don't like the lactose, the residual sugar, or maybe it was just that one had too much lactose sugar added.
Yeah.
But it pisses me off. No,
it's really hard to hear
people say that.
Yeah. Also, like, look at the lacing on your glass.
I was thinking that.
It's like crazy. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
After that,
sorry about that tangent. Yeah.
Okay, this is like a current question.
Okay.
Who voices Pumbaa in the new live-action Lion King movie?
Oh my gosh, I just recently saw this and I know who it was. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I got it. And I think like I even saw this actor was going to be the voice before I saw it, but his voice is very distinct and his laugh is very distinct.
Yeah, well, you got that one right. All right, so which planet is closest to Earth?
Absolutely Uranus.
And then, you're not.
I don't know. I you know what? To be honest, I think I took astronomy twice in college, and I think I didn't pass it both times.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
I took astronomy too.
I wasn't the best student in my first few years of college.
Okay, the thing about astronomy is like, pro tip, if you're going into college, or like in college, or you're going to go back to college or whatever, don't take astronomy in the morning. Because you know what? You go in there, and you're in a freaking planetarium.
A dark room.
And it, like, my class was at like 7 a.m., and
theater seats,
comfy seats, and the planetarium. You go in there, they turn the lights off, and they're talking about astronomy, and it's like not that exciting. They're just talking about all these different stars, and you like just woke up to get there like 10 minutes before.
They're just asking you to go back.
And it's like, how can you focus?
Yeah.
All right.
Good point. And now after that tangent,
last question.
After that rant,
this is the last question. When is my birthday?
You jerk.
Month and day.
Man.
Month and day.
He just had it. Oh, done. I know it.
All right.
You know what? And just
I wish we would.
I don't want to sound like a bad friend. I am notorious for not knowing my friend's birthday.
It is okay.
That's what Facebook's for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Were you trying? Oh, I thought you were trying to think. When is my birthday?
I was trying to think of your birthday.
And he's messed up my birthday.
See, no, times. I don't take offense to you not knowing at all. I just thought it'd be funny.
That was a funny.
Yeah.
Additional.
All right.
So, but no one else is going to get that. I mean, you have a 365, 1 out of 365 chance of getting it.
If you get it, oh my gosh, we'll send you a beer.
Okay, well, people could lie.
That's true.
And we're going to be sending out like 100 beers.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, postage.
Okay, don't.
It's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, I don't mean.
Ben will send out beer, maybe. Not me. I don't think Ben will do that. That was, he's taking that one back.
Yeah, I take that.
But let us know if you got it. We'd be interested, and be honest, please.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So first question.
Right.
Oh wait, did you want any repeats? Because you said you put a placeholder.
Right. Yeah, I put a placeholder for this question.
So the second question, number 2, was on the periodic table of elements. What does the letter K stand for?
Okay, bear with me, people, and Ben. Give me a few seconds. I'm trying to think. I can't think of a single element that starts with a K. I'm gonna probably kick myself when you tell me the answer.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, are you super into the periodic table of elements?
I used to have multiple posters on my wall.
Oh, you should know this then. I'm just kidding.
All right, I put a fake answer.
All right. So question number 1: which country has the largest population in the world? What did you put for that? Oh, should I just tell you?
No, sorry. I got lost in my thoughts. I was trying to think of a K one still.
Okay.
All right, so I put for number 1.
Uh-huh.
I put China.
China is the correct answer.
Ding ding ding.
1 out of 1. All right. So question number 2: on the periodic table of elements, what does K stand for?
I put Krypton.
Krypton is incorrect. It is actually potassium.
I knew it was probably gonna be some sort of trick.
Yeah.
Plus, Krypton is a planet.
And I think like I said in the beginning, these are questions that I knew, and like I just feel like I remembered that one because it was so weird.
Yeah.
You know.
But Krypton was a planet, a fake planet. I just said it was a planet, not an element.
Is that
but I don't want people to think that I think it's actually a planet. It's not a real planet, and I know that.
It's okay, Robert. It's okay if you think it was an element. That's fine. All right. What is the longest running TV show?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons is correct.
Thank you.
Good job. The sauce used on top of the popular breakfast dish Eggs Benedict.
Hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise sauce.
I had that for the
is
first
right.
time. My wife introduced it to me. Like I heard, I knew it was out there. Didn't try it, and she finally got me to try it, and I was like, "This is really good."
The sauce, Hollandaise sauce.
No, just Eggs Benedict in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one is a 3-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how many points you get for it. In 2018, what were the top 3 beers sold in the United States?
So I hope this isn't true, and if it is, I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled with even that I had to type these names, but we'll say Coors, Budweiser, and Heineken.
You got 2 points.
Coors and Bud for sure, right?
Yeah, there's Coors Light and Budweiser. Actually, the top number 1 was Bud Light.
Okay, that's different than Budweiser?
It is.
Okay, interesting. So it was Budweiser, Bud Light.
It was number 1 in 2018. It was Bud Light, and then it was Coors Light, and then it was Budweiser.
Okay, so technically I did say Coors, not Coors Light. Does that count against me?
No.
Okay.
You can.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like whenever I talk, I forget
But
that
Bud
there's
Light
not a
is the same.
Coors Light.
So yeah, Bud Light is the same thing. It's the same company. It's Budweiser. It's just the light version of.
Yeah, that's
Bud.
interesting. So I guess you only got 1. No, you can. That makes sense. So I feel like
If you're gonna argue that I got Coors without saying Coors Light because it's the same company, then
I know, but
I feel like you maybe need to take away because I said Budweiser, but I didn't
Yeah.
say Bud Light. But Budweiser was the real answer, so I should at least get 1 point.
Yeah, you get 1. I mean, I honestly like now I can see like the can that Coors comes in. That's not Coors Light, but I forget that there's an actual Coors.
Yeah,
You know?
Coors Light is the silver can
With the mountains.
and then the Coors is like a yellow,
Yeah.
light yellow, beigeish yellow, can.
Brownish, like
Yeah, it's like a weird
yeah.
faded yellow. Yeah,
Let's just say you get 2 for that
it's a
one.
really ugly can.
We'll say you get 2 for
Stupid
that one.
cans.
All right, who voices Pumbaa in the new live-action Lion King movie?
That would be Seth Rogen.
That's correct. Can you do his laugh?
That would be who is Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
And
That was not bad.
I'm not a good person for.
I know.
That was worse than me. I'm really glad.
I thought yours was good.
Thanks, man.
He does have such a distinct laugh. All right, which planet is closest to Earth?
I have no idea, but I threw out Mars.
Okay, it's Venus.
Dang it.
Venus.
And so it wasn't Uranus either.
It was not Uranus, no. And for the final question, when is my birthday?
June 28th.
June 28th.
July.
It's July 28th.
I knew July because I said we just celebrated it. I don't know why I put June.
Did you write down
I wrote
June?
down June.
That's so funny. You didn't get it right.
I did.
But okay, if that was turned in,
You know I knew it.
I mean, yeah,
We
I
just,
guess.
like, it was like...
It was
not even long
literally
ago.
last week.
Yeah.
Well, no, like a couple weeks
It
ago.
was a few weeks ago. I
Yeah.
can't believe...
No, it was last week.
I'd like to apologize
That's really funny.
to you and everyone listening.
That's so funny.
Wow. Well, hopefully someone else got it right and they're like random, like July 28th.
You know what? I will give you it because
I knew.
we had a Robert and his wife, and then my wife and I. We had a good time on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun. But so how many did you get right? You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't think I got 8 right, man.
You did, because that one was a 2-pointer.
Which one? Oh,
The-
the top selling
Yeah.
beer?
So it was out of 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, because I got Mars wrong. I said Krypton for that random one. Wasn't there only like 7 questions?
Yeah, but
10,
there was 10
9 points total though.
No, 10 points total.
No, if there's 7 questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm bad at math.
Oh, 11. There was 11.
Oh, is there
Yeah.
more than 7?
Yeah. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah, there was
5,
8 questions.
6.
That would make it.
You got 7 out of 11.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
I mean, I'm sure someone out there probably beat me, but you know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's above average, maybe. I don't know. How many?
7 out of 11.
Actually, that's less than 70%. So I got a D.
Yeah, you got a D.
Oh, sucks.
It's okay, dude.
Well, I'm gonna drink the rest of this beer now. It is a really good beer.
It is so
I know. You can see if you're watching. I mean, it's just my glass is just it's filthy coated with.
It is a filthy glass.
It's just absolutely covered in. I don't know. I feel weird saying it head residue, but crazy lacing on this glass. I mean, if you can see, in all seriousness, Ben, chill out, man.
Okay.
As I kept drinking, it's just obviously it makes sense. Less liquid in my glass, and then it just has left a lacing over the entire glass, which is a sign of a quality beer. We say that almost every time. And we've had beers that don't really do that. We've had beers that the head fizzles out right away. I will say that certain styles don't have like that head, strong head retention like you will find commonly with a lot of IPAs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this is a really good beer. A lot of vanilla. Just a lot of vanilla. It's just nice, medium heavy mouthfeel. This is a great beer. Really high quality beer. So thanks Tired Hands and Omnipollo for coming together and making this baby beer. Beer baby. Thanks for making this beer baby. It's not a baby beer. It's a beer baby. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it is really good.
It's really good. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Way too many words.
No, it's great.
Yeah. So for those of you who joined us, thank you. We really do appreciate it. If you don't follow us already, go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I almost said LinkedIn. That would be really
That's funny.
That'd be very professional of us.
Yeah.
For all you business folk, follow us on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
We do not have a LinkedIn. Never mind. We don't have a LinkedIn for
Swipe us on Tinder, and I don't know which way to swipe on Tinder because I've never been on there, but
I think it's to swipe right.
I have no idea.
I've never.
It's 50-50 though. It's either left or right. Whichever one matches you with us.
Yeah. Listen to your heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So Facebook and Instagram, it is at Original Brew Collective, and then Twitter is at Brew Original, and then we also have our personal Instagrams. If you are so inclined to give us a follow, we'd appreciate that. Robert_OBC and Benjamin_OBC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're gonna keep on sipping this. One thing that we also want to do from now on, a little bit of tweaks that we're making actually, based off of some really good feedback we had from a friend. Great feedback. Actually, shout out my buddy Justin, our friend Justin. Yeah. He, I was having lunch with him at New Glory Eatery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So shout out to New Glory Brewing. If you don't follow them, they make some really good beers. So go give them a follow. We have reviewed them before, and then
their Pink Boots collab.
Yeah. And then we've drinking.
So much New Glory.
Plenty of good beers.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we're talking to them, and he was loving the podcast, but gave us some ideas, and we really liked them. So we're going to roll with them. One of them being, we cheers at the end of every episode. And he said, why don't you cheers to someone or something? And so we're going to try every episode at the end to cheers to someone or acknowledge someone. I think Ben said he had someone in mind that he wanted to cheers to. Ben, who do you want to cheers to today to close out this episode?
I do. You know what? I was talking about my birthday extravaganza that was not in June. It was actually in July.
Yeah, but July 28th.
And one of the things that we did, you know what? We were planning on going to this restaurant, but we called and it was super busy. So then after we were on this beautiful rooftop bar, I walked down, we saw this Indian restaurant, and we really like Indian food. So we're like, let's get this Indian food. And oh my goodness, it was some of the best food. Indian food. Yeah. And food in general.
It was so good.
That I have ever had. At this point in time, I cannot remember the name of the restaurant, but I would just like to cheers.
It probably doesn't help that we went to 2 different breweries. So we went to Cellar Maker, follow them. So I went to Bear Bottle, definitely follow them as well. Mm-hmm. We love both those brand companies. We actually have a special relationship with Bear Bottle, so go give them a follow, absolutely. Yeah. Super cool dudes over there.
Gosh, Bear.
But so we went there, and then and then we went to this really cool rooftop bar in San Francisco.
El Teco, right?
Yeah, it was called El Teco.
So it was right next to El Teco, and I know it starts with like Mission, something with Mission in it, I believe.
Oh, the Indian restaurant?
Yeah, the Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
But anyways,
who are we cheersing to?
We are cheersing to the chef of that Indian restaurant in San Francisco. So cheers to you.
Cheers to you, chef.
And cheers to all of you for watching and listening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.